So we're still doing strength superset with stability, except now we're going to work the same muscle groups throughout. This one is going to, I'm adding more tricep and bicep into it, so legs don't come until a little bit later. So by the time you get to the legs, depending on how you're feeling from your last workout, you can increase the weight, lower the weight, work with a rep range and weight that's ideal, knowing that this is all there is to it. This is just it, 2 leg movements during the whole program. So your A movement is your 202 tempo, 8 to 12 reps. Your B movement is 12 to 20 reps, higher repetitions. And there's going to be a stabilization challenge with the second movement, and your tempo is going to be 3, 2, 1 on the second movement. So we're going to start with a decline push-up. That means you're going to need your bench. Your feet are going to be up on the bench, and your hands are going to be out in front of you for your push-ups. So I like to start from behind the bench, kneel, just like I would if I was doing some sort of a stability ball move. Walk my hands out, then get your feet on top of the bench. Look at check out your alignment. Make sure your hips aren't way up here. Your hips are abs are engaged. Hands are just outside the shoulders. Down, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. Down, 2, up, 2. Notice the body moves in one continuous straight line. So everything's working together. It's a total body movement. Then you're going to grab your stability ball and 1 dumbbell. You've got a pullover and a tricep overhead press. I'm giving you a weight suggestion of 15 pounds. I think that at some point you're going to find that the pullovers are getting kind of easy and you may be able to go way up in weight on the pullover, but I think the triceps are going to be a little more challenging for you. So, and keeping in mind again, we're keeping that rep range higher on these. So I've got a 15-pound dumbbell, one hand over the other, rolling out into a bridge. Abs are nicely engaged. I got a nice stretch overhead. As I'm stretching overhead, I'm making sure that I'm not arching my back, right? So I've got those abs engaged, pulling the dumbbell over towards the belly button, slow on the way back, pause, 2, and pull. Slow, 2, 3, pause, 2, and pull. When you go into your next set, you're going to switch hands, so there's a different hand on top. Then you're going to go into triceps. Same hand position. So after you do your pullovers, you'll just bring those hands up over the shoulder, and you've got a tricep press. Slow on the way down, pause, 2, and press. Slow on the way down, pause, 2, and press. Pause, 2, and press. So you may find that you're able to do more pullovers than you are tricep presses. I'm not really worried about how many reps you do as long as you keep it within that 12 to 20 rep range. And just make a note to me if you're finding that you're ready to go up in weight, and we'll increase it to a 20-pounder. Okay, the next 2 are focusing on back. You need your bench and 1 dumbbell. These should feel pretty heavy. So if you're using 25 pounds as suggested and you're able to do 12 reps and you're like, I could have done a couple more reps, then that means it's okay to increase your weight. So just reviewing your setup. Knee supported with hips underneath, right on top of the knee. Hand out in front, shoulder directly over the hand. Dumbbell on the other side. Hips are squared off. So this leg should be far enough away that this hip isn't dropped. Not so far that this hip drops, but not so close that this hip hikes, right? Now my right hip is hiked. So keep those hips squared off. Start with the shoulders squared off. Keep the shoulders squared off and row. Keep the elbow in close. Think about wrapping that elbow around the body. So we're not going out here. We're staying in close, thinking about wrapping the elbow around the body. All of your reps on one side, then you're going to switch. You're going to go into cable movement top of your bow suit. Standing on top of your bow suit. You're going to adjust your cable so that the height is in line with where your hands will be grabbing onto the handle. It's going to be a supinated row. So you're going to adjust your weight. I said 90 pounds. It's going to be more weight than if you were using two handles, right? I mean, right? So I'm not sure if 90 is going to be too much or too little. Remember, this one's going to be higher reps, 3, 2, 1 tempo. So you're going to grab your handle, step behind your bow suit, and get on top. A little softness in those knees, a little bit of a mini squat, row, quick, pause 2, slow 2, 3 on the way forward. Quick on the way back, pause 2, slow 2, 3 on the way forward. Really engage those abs, make those abs work. Again, adjust the weight accordingly. All right, going into legs. Your first one is going to be a forward lunge and a lateral lunge. You're also going to be adding curls and presses on this. Because the focus is legs, I want to make sure that this is challenging enough, the weight that you're holding on to is challenging enough for your legs. So if it's not, go up in weight and then just do less of the curls and the press. So you've got a forward lunge, wide grip curl as you pulse back, keep those biceps engaged, bring the palms facing each other, lateral lunge, and overhead press. Finish the movement. Forward lunge, bicep curl, bring those hands in, lateral lunge, shoulder press, uncurl. All of your reps on one side and then switch. So again, might get to rep 6 and your shoulders are starting to feel it and your arms are starting to feel it. Knowing that you've got to switch sides, maybe you only do 6 reps of the curl and press movement. That's okay. Just want you to do some of it, and I want it to be challenging. Get your heart rate up. Then you're going to go into bow suit, lateral lunge, lateral squat. Same setup as in program A. So we're just slowing down this movement. In program A, it was a squat over the top. Now we're making it more of a balance challenge. So again, I'm turning it so you don't step on the little nubbies. All right. I said body weight to start. So leave me a note if you found this to be pretty easy. We're gonna add dumbbells over time. So staying that my other foot's really close to the bow suit. So hands out front wherever you need to balance. I like my hands out front a little bit. Slow on the way down. Pause 2 and balance. Slow on the way down. Pause 2 and balance. On one side and then switch. And I said to start 12 reps each side. Finishing off with shoulders and biceps. You're going to use your bench at an incline, about this much of an incline, and you're doing a shoulder press. Palms are going to be facing forward. Up 2, down 2, tempo. Enough that you only do 8 to 12 reps. Remember, this is the end of your program, so push it, okay? And then you are going to get into a lighter weight. You're going to stand on top of your bow suit. Here's our balance challenge. All right. Partial curls here. Oh, you can't see me. first two are going to be push-up. You're going to start on your Bosu, palms facing forward, elbows in close, a little softness in the knees, halfway up, all the way down. 2, 3, 4, all the way to 8. And then halfway down, all the way up. 1, 2, all the way to 8. And then all the way down, all the way up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now the balance gets really hard towards the end. And 1. So if you have to, if you're really losing it, but you feel like the balance is becoming too challenging, just step on down and finish them off. All right? So you